All right, so I've taken apart my Magura levers from the hoses, and Magura uses banjo bolt, and unfortunately use these direct mount, and so I will probably have to reroute this hose. In order to reroute the hose, we may have to drop the motor, which will void the warranties. What we're going to do is we're going to use this tool. It's called RockShox's Barb connector. So you essentially connect this to both ends of the hose, and then you kind of pull it through. All right, so I've got the bleed port connected to an empty bottle, and I've put a cup on here, which I don't think I need to because I'm just letting all the oil come out. So what we're going to do is we're going to release the bleed bolt. Okay, there you go, slowly but surely. Okay, so if we press the lever, it should start coming out a little bit faster. There you go. So we remove this. Now we're going to just remove the caliper. All right, so for the next part, since we can't remove this anymore, I'm gonna have to cut right here, and then here goes nothing. Okay, all right, and then so since we have to use the Magura hose, we're gonna cut it off right here, so we can use the Barb connector to route the hose. So we're going to cut it right here. That Magura supplies the extra barbs, so we can use those. So now we get to take this out. Now we're gonna thread the hose. All right, so I've essentially connected the barb connector, so it's pretty tight. I think this should be okay. So let's start pulling. I think, yeah, that looks pretty good. Pull on one side and feed on the other, so there's not too much tension there. Yeah, there you go. Make sure you push with the left. Still feeding, still feeding. I can feel it coming out soon. Yes, got it. Perfect. All right, so I've mounted the caliper, banjo bolt is on. I've mounted the lever. Now we're just gonna approximate the length we need. And we'll cut it here. Should be fine. A little longer. Okay. All right, so now we've got the cover, the screw. We use this Barb installer to kind of, but basically you just want to exert straight vertical force so it doesn't cause any problems. So it goes in straight. All right, now we just put everything in here, and then we screw this on and put this on. I think we should be good. All right, so I've connected the one of the syringe here and then a cup here. I'm going to fill up the system with the Magura roll your blood, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the they call it the syringe method. Take this off and then put the bolt back on. Okay, now we're gonna pull back on this one, get all the air bubble out. So the idea behind this is that when you create suction, all the small trapped air bubbles can come out from the royal blood. So release, okay. So, and then all the fluid will fill it in. So same thing with the front. I essentially connected the lever and then down to the caliper. Now I'm gonna fill up the system with the fluid first, and then same idea, we're gonna bleed it with the vacuum syringe method, and we should be good to go.